Hello, and welcome back to Embody Mystical Mac. If you're returning, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for having
us. This is a take two. We recorded a beautiful episode that just wasn't sound. Literally, the sound sucked and we couldn't keep it. But we have Adyr here. I'm finally in my last week of this full-time schedule nonsense, so we're going to go back to our regular programming.
I know, a regular programming, how does that go?
That'll be great. I've got backlog. I've got Wheel of Time trailer. It's a mess, okay? But at least we have Adyr here to talk about this new moon in Leo that's actually about to be a full moon tomorrow, I believe. But the energies will carry through.
It's
tonight.
Tonight. 16th of August.
Tonight. And there's...
Wait, is it the 16th?
I think so. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yes, and there's a lot of Leo happening, even in the Mercury retrograde and the Venus retrograde. So we're going to talk about that. For those of you that don't know, Adyr is just our resident astrologer here. He comes on about once a month.
Hello, darlings.
Yes. For those of you that have missed him, I'm so sorry. Life got away from us, as it does in the summer usually. But we're back. So Adyr, take it away.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new moon, which is tonight, the 16th, the new moon. The full moon, no, it's the new moon. You said,
the new moon's tonight.
The new moon.
I lied to you. The new moon is tonight.
The full moon's long gone. She showed her asterisks and said goodbye. And now we got the new moon coming, and she's like, let me freshen up and wash down there before I bottom.
Right.
And show you the full. I gotta get me some enemas. I gotta get me some enemas. And prepare. And you gotta give me a couple minutes because you know you're like 10 miles away. So in LA traffic, 10 miles away is gonna take a few days. Oh, that was a good pop, yo. I've been having trouble doing that pop forever, and it did it when I didn't try. I was like, oh! I ain't gonna do a third time because third time's gonna be.
It's like when you try to go, oh, but like the R doesn't quite roll right, and you're just like, aww.
Oh, I remember from Show Can't Tell who used to do that. Do you know Show Can't Tell?
No, I learned it from Cardi B.
Oh no, there's one girl named Show Can't Tell. She did it years before Cardi B, and she was like the hairdresser. She was like, "Welcome to Show Can't Tell's hair salon where we will cut your hair or we will cut you."
Love it.
She was a girl who did Elle Woods for the musical Legally Blonde.
Oh, the original Broadway.
Yeah, Show Can't Tell was an amazing character that she would do.
It's brilliant.
She's like, we will wash your hair for free, and it's free hot water. I was like, she's fucking
I love
brilliant.
That musical. That's like genuinely.
I've never seen that musical.
Oh, it's good. You should. If you ever get a chance, just do it. It's like it's the kind of musical that when people tell me I hate musicals, I'm like, you know what? I dare you to go see Legally Blonde the musical live on stage in front of your face and not have a good time, because that is genuinely one of those shows that you can hate musicals up the wazoo, and you will come out being like, I like that.
Okay,
one.
me being a little Wednesday Addams, I saw a live taping. I haven't seen that, but I saw a live taping of it.
I played her.
Of Legally Blonde. You look like a Wednesday Addams.
Thank you.
And it was just a bunch of girls saying,
I mean, well, the first song, because the opener is called "Oh My God, You Guys." And so there is a lot of that in there. But the thing is that, like, if you watch the movie through or if you watch the show through and you love the movie, you'll like the show. But the thing is that it's a bootleg, which is like, you know, the filmed version, for those of you who don't know. A bootleg of a theater production is the illegal filmed copy of it.
Or for us, ghetto.
Yeah.
This bootleg be.
Yeah.
This old bootleg.
I mean, I've consumed plenty of bootlegs. I am not one of those people that's like, oh my God, no bootlegs, because I'm very aware of the gap of people who can actually go see these things versus who can't. But it's not quite the same. Like, I would say, if you ever get a chance, just watch it.
Okay.
Just go physically. You will not waste your money.
How is Jennifer Coolidge's character? You know, she really...
Oh my God, Pauline. She has a song.
Oh, God.
She has a brilliant song. It's so good. It's called Ireland, and it's so fucking good.
Guys, you have to, like, pay attention to the new moon, guys. Oh, wow. Wow. Look, they got cards and they're gonna read your future. Wow. You know, I met this guy. He was the UPS guy after my ex-husband.
And he had a package.
And he had a package. Oh wow, oh god.
Honestly, the UPS guy is he only ever gets like little pockets, but he has his own theme song every time he comes in. He's like, Pauline, I've got a package, and it's brilliant. Go see Legally Blonde the musical if you guys
see that
are inclined.
Blonde,
it's so fucking good.
I heard
the middle number will impress you because whoever does it, I had to do that number because I played Brooke.
Oh yeah.
You jump rope, and you sing this like 5-minute number. Is
that the song that's in it? It's like, I don't really want to go to work today. I don't really want to fucking work today. I don't want to workity work. Okay.
It's called Whipped into Shape.
Whipped in, I don't really want to get whipped into shape. Whipping to shape. Whipping, getting the shape.
No.
Because
you know how in the movie they watch her infomercial for her workout video, right? So in the show, it gets played out in real time. Yeah, I know. Me too. I smell it. It smells like
close your legs.
Burning things in here.
God.
The heat is not between my legs, okay?
I lowered the heat.
I mean, I think it's just because it was burnt before. I don't think it's because it's burning now.
Guys, I left the house. Let me tell you, this is how fucked up this energy is. I left the house and I took a nap. I really right now think I sound like Miley Cyrus. The best part of life is the journey.
It's the climb.
Guys, it's the journey. It's because it was probably burnt.
This is like the most tangent we've ever gone on at the start.
Well, this is how fucked up this energy is sometimes. Because look, okay, we're starting off, we have Mercury retrograde, and then we have Venus that goes retrograde that started in like the 22nd of July.
Yeah.
We're in the shadow period of retrograde. It hasn't quite started yet. That starts around the 23rd, I think, and ends on the 3rd of September.
But it's happened.
So things are a little bit wonky in the air. And then we're going to have 6 retrogrades coming in soon.
At the same time.
Mm-hmm. If you're Libra, I think also Gemini.
Okay.
I forgot the other sign. This is your villain season.
Oh.
So be expected to do villainy shit, but don't forget Parma will be a major fucking bitch if you do. So you have your options to be bitchy or not bitchy. The antagonist or the tagonist, or you can be the antagonist.
Protagonist?
Whatever. Tag it or the antagonist. Either way, if you want to be the antagonist, make sure to prepare those amends or else karma's gonna bite you really hard.
I mean, listen, just because you can get in your little dark vibe era, it doesn't mean you all of a sudden get to be like a shit human with no consequences.
Yeah.
Be mindful.
Yes, be mindful. And here's, speaking of mindful, we'll talk about the retrograde, Venus in retrograde. How creepy is this? When I talked about last time, like, don't be surprised that people from your past, such as exes or old friends.
Someone came up.
Family will come back and go, hey girl, chirp, chirp. What's going on? Chirp, chirp. Do you remember the chirp chirps?
Like before it was tweet tweet.
It was like the walkie-talkie
yes.
song. It go chirp, chirp. Yes! What are you doing?
Yes, I love
chirp,
them. Dude, walkie-talkies were the shit.
Yeah, so we would do that shit. To be like chirp, chirp. That's what we would
These
still say.
These kids don't even
now.
fucking know what that is. Now they just have phones.
So if ever you heard someone say chirp, chirp, you know where the origin is now. That came from a chirp, chirp walkie-talkie phones. That people had cell phones, but then there was that plan. Was it Sprint or some plan?
Yeah.
That gave the chirp, chirp.
Yeah.
Chirp, chirp.
They were like yellow and black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But either way, they'll be coming and making a comeback. Don't be surprised. However, make a good grounded decision if you want to include them in your life, because sometimes when people leave, they should still be left. Like I always say, your higher power brings people for a reason or a season.
Right.
And it's up to you to figure out if that's a reason or a season.
And sometimes they come back for you to be like, yep, you were a season.
Yeah. So they can fucking realize you're a season.
Yeah.
So don't be surprised about that. If you're in a relationship, this is the make or break point in your life where a lot of things are going to come out, whether you make that decision if you want to continue or say, I think I need to lower the heat really fast. We'll be back after these messages.
Adyr will come back after his noisy depart.
Yeah, I'm hearing the scene. And now we are back.
And
everyone.
we're back. That was so fast.
Ovaltine. Ovaltine makes everything magical and everything great. Be sure, kids and boys and girls and theys and thems and all you young people out there with pronouns to drink your Provoltine.
Who the fuck named Ovaltine? Because why?
Someone
Why is it called
who had a
Ovaltine?
teen that had an oval-shaped head. My son's head looks like an egg. Well, let's name it after him.
Ovaltine. Can you imagine later in life, it's like $1 billion company, your son's in here. Mom, why is it called oval? Because you had a really oval head when you were a kid, baby.
We were concerned it could have been Zika, but it wasn't. Thank God.
I don't think I didn't have Zika. I've had dengue.
Dengue?
Dengue fever.
You make it sound so sassy. I had the dengue.
Dengue. Well, technically in Portuguese it's dengue.
Dengue?
Dengue. But yeah,
Dengue.
I have that.
Dengue sounds like a dog. Vem pra cá, dengue.
Dengue.
Vem pra cá agora.
Dengue.
Adoro dengue. You know?
It does. But no, it's a deadly fever.
I know, it's
that
really
you can
bad.
get from a mosquito. At least I had like the fatal version of it, because there is a fatal version of it.
Oh, wow,
I don't know
that.
I don't know the difference though, but most people when they get it, they don't get the fatal version.
Oh, that's good.
But that's why in Brazil, like, most of the time you won't see, like, still water. Like, if there's tires, puddles, like, more often than not during dengue season, you do not see still water because, like, a little droplet is, like,
oh, yeah, because the
an
mosquitoes hang out
ocean
in water,
to
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
These mosquitoes are particularly tiny, too, that we were taught, like, in schools. Like, if you leave even this much water out, they can breed a whole lot and you can get sick.
When I was a kid, I was like, this is America. Nothing happens here. We're perfect.
Yeah. Well.
So, I think I have. You got nothing but the coat. We have perfectly placed, non-deadly diseases here because we are perfect and God always protects you.
Of course.
Amen. Praise Jesus. You need some penicillin. He is cured. I mean, you are cured. That's just how it is here. So when I was a kid, it was just like that. We just shoot them up with something to shut them up. But me being Latino, put some Vaporu.
Right.
Vaporu, the 7-Up, and the Vaporu. Mom, I'm very nauseous. Put some Vaporu. Mom, I'm stressed. Vaporu. Everything.
It's like the big fat Greek wedding dad with the
Windex.
and then
Windex.
in the spoof movie, it's hummus.
Hummus?
Do you remember the spoof movie? One of those dumb, like, scary movies, or I don't know if it was a scary movie. It was one of those spoof movies, and they were spoofing My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Instead of Windex, it was hummus. He would spray hummus on
Put some hummus. Listen.
and it was like in a spray bottle.
I used to live with the Greek girl when I was in the modeling apartment back in my model days. And she talked like this all the time. And she go, Adyr, we are going to the sexy shop downstairs. Because there was a sex shop in our apartment, just in the first floor of our apartment. Ground floor, because we had ground floor then first floor, so it was ground floor. And we went inside, and the lady said, how can I help you? She was, this one. She points to a vibrator. It is the best. Trust me, I'm Greek. This is good. That's what she said.
I love it. Is that a thing? I mean, I guess the Greek gods are pretty, like,
I don't know,
gnarly
bro.
and swole.
Yeah, when I lived in Athens, I hated the taxis. I didn't trust them for shit. They were like, where are you going? I'm going to Syntagma Square. No, why? I don't like you. And they would close the door and drive off.
Fuck them.
I go, oh my God.
How do you make money?
They'd make money somehow. We used to bring a girl in front, a really pretty girl, and he'd pull over, hey, Leila, Tekani. She's like, Allah, I want to go to Ghazi Square. He's like, okay, get in. And as soon as she gets in, we would, like, sneak into the back. Hey, you can't, Malaka, you can't come inside. This is not where you... And we'd be like, just fucking drive.
That's smart.
And he'd go, fine. And you get all angry.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But anyways.
Venus.
Yes, retrograde. Not only that, we do have Lilith Black Moon making herself present in Leo. So Lilith Black Moon represents feminine energy. The whole idea of going to the other side, like being the rebel, doing things that are counterproductive to what you do, like carnal pleasures, art.
You mean contrary to what
Contrary.
Because carnal pleasures are not counterproductive. If you are well taken care of, you can
Well,
be
contra
happy.
reaction, right? So
Yes.
if you're goody-goody, you get ready for some contra reaction, all of a sudden it's like, I feel wiggly and tickly in between my legs. I don't understand why. I'm just going to get on my knees and pray, God, why aren't you listening to me? Because Lilith is here saying, bitch, you go sit on that dick.
The goodest girls are the baddest girls.
You go surfboard that man. He is waiting for you. You don't see him yet, but he's going to knock on the door. Hey, I'm here to be surfboard. Oh, I just... No. Carnal. Oh, fine. And Lilith is like a Latin mom pulling out the chancla. Oh, sit on it. Remember the movie Carrie? And I liked it, Carrie. I liked it. I'm a woman, Carrie. I liked it. Do you remember that?
Don't remember that part.
Carrie gets her period. You are.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She hits her with the Bible. And I'll tell you my story. I went on a date with this man. He was so handsome. We were in his car. Something like that. And I sat on him and I liked it. Carrie, I liked it. So, with her fucking shredded wheat hair and her nightgown all the time.
She's so creepy.
Come on in, I'm gonna read to the Bible, Carrie.
That woman is a horror movie in and of herself.
Oh, dude, she was the whole scary
I know
part.
she was.
Carrie, you're the daughter of the devil. Can't you see that I'm gonna laugh at you, Carrie? And they certainly did. That's the only time she was right. They're gonna laugh at you, Carrie.
I mean, they probably wouldn't have laughed at her if she wasn't so goddamn sheltered.
Right? You're dressing like a harlot, like a hoa.
Meanwhile,
Carrie.
she's showing like this much skin. Oh no, Adyr!
I know.
Fuck.
Carrie, that is the flesh of the devil talking to you. Her name is Lilith.
So I guess like
She's gonna give
that's
you
not
that.
appropriate.
Lilith is attacking you. It's wicked.
So Lilith Moon is Carrie's mother's worst enemy.
Yes, Carrie's mother's worst enemy, pretty much. So, don't drink the Diet Coke. It's the devil, Carrie.
Meanwhile, bitch is the devil.
You know, so don't. You know, so, and it's in Leo. So if you're a Leo, you might be a little wonked, man. But don't. But this is like, you know, Leo. I mean, Lilith like encourages you to like connect with your feminine energies. You know, your inner strength. Activate the warrior within. You know, because she was like the first one to like create that barrier and say no.
Yeah, no, because she left.
I will not be at the bottom. I was made from the same damn sand as this man named Adam. I deserve to be on the top.
Yeah.
I love how I make her southern.
Lilith ain't fucking around.
So yeah, her story is great though. We've already talked about it last time, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. If it fits, it fits.
Yeah, but it
Oh
really
yeah, talk just a bit about Lionsgate. We touch on it every year. It already happened. Happens on the 8th of August every single year.
But it's still going on. So I mean, there's no like press for time like, oh, I missed it. Don't worry about it. Continue to do it. The Lionsgate is still open.
You can always call that energy to you.
Yeah,
as
you can
well.
call it
Like,
any time of the
You can call
year.
any energy to you any time of the year. But if you're one of those people who's very much like, oh, I want to do it when it happens.
Yeah. Usually, like for me, after practicing for so many years, it's very like
Same.
Lionsgate. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Light a candle.
I mean,
call
I
it a day.
kind of end up, I don't know about you, but like all of this shit that usually ends up happening, like it influences my life in the whatever way it needs to anyway.
Yeah.
And I never feel like I need to be like, you know, unless I'm trying to cast like, okay, I really want it to be on a clear full moon night for this spell, yada yada, what. Unless it's like a situation like that.
I cast my spells whenever.
I mean, I
I'm
do
just
too.
like,
But
blah,
there's
blah,
this
bitty
book.
blue,
But
let's
there's
do
this
it.
book that I'm reading, and there's certain spells that they like. We suggest that you do this on the full moon, yada yada. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
Cool beans. I've been told that too. We
I'll
suggest
give
you
it a
do it
try.
on the full moon. Is it half moon? I don't care. My intentions are great. I feel amazing. I feel full
Exactly.
the love and the protection.
But
so
I'm
let's
just
do it now.
saying, like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to commune with time in that way.
Oh, of course.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I first started practicing, like, oh, quick, get the candles.
Oh my God.
Get the leaves, the bay leaves, and writing.
It's a colorful moon!
Oh my God, we gotta do it. Oh God, I'm gonna shit my pants. Let's do the spell now. I'm shit. Let's wait till the next full moon. Now I gotta clean and wipe. Well, at least I'm clean, so I can call the boy over and search for Lilith Moon. It's clean down there now, sonnies. Boys, there will be no stains tonight. Well, I did want to cast a love spell, so I guess it happened. There we go. You know?
That's so good.
So that's how basically, like, yeah. That's how I do it. I say, fuck it, you know, I'm going to do a money spell. Let's just do it. I feel right and great. Look at that Peter Dangle.
Look at that Peter Dangle.
Swimsuit.
It's really cute,
It's cute.
swimsuit. Yes. The anchors ground you.
It's okay.
That's okay.
That's the vibe tonight, friends.
Look, there's just like chaos everywhere.
Everywhere.
Energies are fun. It's like,
Welcome to my life. I'm just a walking ball of chaos.
Same.
yeah. So back to Venus being in retrograde. Retrograde. So if you're in a relationship, a lot of truths, a lot of make or breaks are gonna happen. And if you decide to break, have fun and live your life and embrace the Lilith Moon, but do it responsibly. Okay? Don't be like flapping your hoo-ha like this one that just walked by, just flippity flappity.
Peter dangling.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay? You got to like think about what you're gonna do before you like go do something and come back and go, you know what? Fuck, I gotta buy some penicillin. Or, oh my God, my period's late. None of that shit. Just be grounded and be sure of what you want to do, okay? Just embrace that Lilith moon. And also, we have the shadow period going on with Mercury retrograde. So right now, shadow periods are usually rougher than the actual retrograde.
Yeah, so stuff's happening for you right now.
Yeah, stuff's happening. You'd be like, what the fuck? My class today, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my phone decides to be, Scooter and say, oh, your music is on loud. Let me lower it automatically for you.
I hate that. They're
And
trying
I
to
go-
protect your ears, but you're through a speaker.
I'm like, bitch, do I look like I need ear protection? I don't even fucking hear shit anyway, so let's just turn it back up. And she was fighting with me in the middle of my spin class. All right, yeah. And it'd be like, because it's Madonna's birthday today, so it's like, holiday if we... took some... That's how it was in my class today. Fucking electronics, they're doing their thing. Which is kind of a good thing, I would say. Nowadays, with modern technology, communication is all digital now. It allows you to put your fucking phone down and be present and talk to people organically, which is a scary thing, I know.
It also allows
It's very
you,
scary.
especially because this will bleed into Mercury retrograde too with the communication. It also allows you to like, hey, maybe that text isn't going through. Maybe it's not supposed to. Put it down. Send it when you feel better, or send it when you're not in that mind state. Whatever the fuck it is. Or that call got dropped. Okay.
Yeah.
Let it be dropped. Call them back later.
And this goes out to all Cancers, Leos, Aquarians who are single. Woo! Starting the new moon, it's gonna get better, but before the new moon, right when Venus retrograde, don't be surprised if you went on some strange fucking dates or you saw the strange truth with people. Yeah, because the second time when I did further studies on retrograde, and this is don't be surprised. And then if you're a Leo, get ready for your glow up on the new moon, starting there and on. Leo placements, Aquarius placements, and
this is when he's talking about this is any time that these signs show up in your chart.
Yeah,
so like for
any
example,
placement.
if he's talking about Aquarius, even though I'm a Gemini sun, I'm still gonna listen to this because I'm an Aquarius rising.
Yeah. Oh, that's even more glow up for you because that's your physical. That's what you look like. You know? So don't be surprised with the glow up. You're gonna people are like, oh, you look so fresh. Oh, you're looking nice.
I have been getting facials.
And there we go. So have I.
And we can write them off.
Yeah, write them up. Oh, it's so silky smooth.
Feels so good. My girl also massages my hands and my arms.
Oh, really? I had a facial once and the lady slapped me by accident. She found
It's horrible.
She's like, I'm just gonna. Oh! And she literally felt like, oh, fuck, what happened? Weird shit always happens to me. You know what? And it's meant to because I do comedy. I work in comedy, so it's weird shit's always gonna fucking happen. You know, my friend's like, oh, my facial was beautiful. I got massage. And I was just like, that's fucking black eye in mine, bro. Bro. Fucking black eye. Lady's like, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to charge you for it. I was like, no, it happens. It fucking happens. How do you slip?
I've only gotten 3 facials in my life, but that's never happened.
How do you slip on carpet? That's what gets me. How do you fucking slip on carpet?
Maybe
I don't.
She has like bad equilibrium.
I don't know. I don't know.
So glow ups.
Glow ups for those placements. But besides that, Venus is gonna be really fun for everyone right now. Venus is the one we're actually worried about more than the Mercury retrograde because the Venus is more Venus. It's the planet of creativity. It's the planet of love. What brings the child within you? It's, you know, the one who writes romance novels and goes, oh, that's Venus. That's always finding ways to love. Oh, slide your card here. You want me to stick it in? That's Venus. Oh, did you feel that? Do you want me to pull it out and stick it in again? Oh, you want me to slide it on your slit? Let's do that then. Slide.
It's like an X-rated episode right now.
Huh?
It's like an X-rated episode right now. We've been
I'm not being like...
We've been sitting on
Yeah, but I'm
people.
not bombing dirty. Look, maybe it's Lilith's moon.
For YouTube it is. For YouTube it is. I'm not saying stop. Have I stopped you?
When I said slit, that's the slit of a dress, girl.
Okay.
The dress slit. Right. Did I say...
Right.
Oh! Third time. All right, so then let's just go ahead and talk about the signs.
Let's do it.
Let's start with Aries. I'm going to pull your card out.
Okay.
Boom. Oh, you got the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, he's basically like a call to attention to what you need to do to feed that fire. And it is an air sign. It is a fire sign too. So the Wands is your passion, your creativity, what you do, what you want to sit on, what you want to punch. That makes you give you that passion. And
maybe you want to sit on them and punch.
yeah. And you know what's funny? He's drumming. So he's like, hey, attention, 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 attention. Pay attention. It's time to do something new to make you figure out what brings you that fire. Try something new to have fun. Go out. It's like I've never horseback ride a real horseback riding. Okay, not the Lilith style. Go do it. You're going to have fun. All right? Also, when it comes to right now, especially the Venus retrograding and this new moon coming in, be careful when you make financial romantic decisions right now for an Aries, because Aries are very sit or piss on the pot type when it comes to that. So, and especially with decisions, they just want to go out and have fun with their decisions. Be thoughtful when you make your decision. Mercury in retrograde will remind you also, okay? If you feel the contract's good, I don't believe in that don't sign contracts bullshit that happens in retrogrades. If it's a good contract, it's a good contract. If it's a bad contract, doesn't matter what time of the year it happens, it's going to be a bad contract, you know?
You never, all of the decisions that everyone always tells people to hold off during retrogrades are decisions you shouldn't be making, like, impulsively anyway.
Yeah.
Even human design-wise, if, like, for example, the two of us have instantaneous authorities in the sense that we're meant to make decisions in the moment. But even in this case, we still think that decision over.
Yeah.
Because when a contract is involved, there's time involved, there's a lot of things involved. Don't be making those decisions rushing anyway.
Yeah. Especially financial right now.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get into Taurus. Taurus. Ooh, the 3 of Swords. Hell yeah. As scary as the Three of Swords could be, because people go, that's the breakup
They
card.
associate it with heartbreak, yeah.
It's technically the card of healing. You are aware. It's kind of like, I would match it up with the Tower almost. It's like a change that causes this pain. But within that pain will cause something healing and beautiful. So it's up to you to pull those swords out nice and slowly, okay? Healing.
Tend
a lot
to
of
your wounds.
Yeah, tend to your wounds. Reconciliation with family right now is Taurus's thing right now, or something with romantically also. But a lot of reconciliation is happening right now. A lot of reparenting with Taurus. Also, if you want to create a new life, there could be an opportunity. Okay, so if you're gonna be Lilith and be crazy and don't want that, just be fucking careful, because that could happen. And that could be the Three of Cups, Three of Swords for somebody. No.
I mean, let's remember too, though, like the Three of Swords, I know that it gets a bad rep because in the Raider Waite deck, which for those of you who don't know, it's the deck that we use as like the traditional tarot deck. And it's like a heart pierced 3 times with 3 different swords.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, if you look at the actual numerology of the number, 3 is a very, I mean, every number in that, like, 0 to 10 scale is important, because every number plays a very pivotal part in your, like, hero's journey. But 3 is really important because 3 is, like, preemptive change, whereas 5 is, like, tower level change. Mm-hmm. So tower as in, like, the tarot card tower, because as a, like, people really, I'm not saying anyone should ever be scared of any card, but when the tower shows up, shit's getting, like, shaken up in your life.
Yeah.
Right? The 3 is kind of life being like, ooh, things are changing.
Yeah, things are changing.
It's a nudge.
But remember.
So the thing is, like, when you go through the 3, yes, it can be painful, but remember that if you don't deal with this pain now, it's going to come back tenfold in that 5. You know, when everything's changing. So change is the only constant, friends. And even when it comes from something like heartbreak or anything that creates anger, sadness, negative emotions, that's like twice as much of a motivator for you to deal with that, because you don't want to be carrying those emotions around anymore.
Hell yeah. And then I was going to show you this card. This card has the 3 arrows in his heart. However, his hand that is pointing down is pointing to his kidney. And what do kidneys do? They clean shit out. They filter.
Yeah.
So a lot of times the reconciliations, a lot of that. Gemini. Ooh, girl.
Ooh, wait, I just had a thought before you say that. Sometimes those swords have been there for a long time, and they ain't getting any cleaner. So you gotta take them out and tend to your fucking wounds.
That's gonna take time for people. I never say that to people when I read cards. It's an old. I was like, you know what? Just heal it.
Heal it. Yeah.
It takes time for people. You don't give them a timeline for that. No. I never give them time. Imagine, you need to clean your shit out in 1 day. But my parents abused me. You have 23 hours now.
No, but if you ignore the swords and just leave them there, you're not doing anything.
You're gonna have shit happening. Ooh, 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. For Gemini in Leo season, it's time to think like, oh my god. Okay, this means trapped. You had it upside down. It's time to free yourself from this, like, pressure you've had. So remove all these unrealistic ideas that you have and start going back to what brings you the child. Like if you had an old project that you never finished that brought this child in you, or creativity, go revisit it. You might find something fun in it. You know, it's going to refresh your skills that you want. It'll be like a reboot for a past that you need to revisit when it comes to your creativity. But make it more realistic rather than unrealistic. Like, okay, like unrealistic would be, I'm going to be a painter and in 3 months I'm going to be in a gallery and I'm going to be famous like Picasso. No,
just go back to painting.
I'm just going to start painting and having fun.
Yeah. You know, I want to add to that because it's an 8 of Swords. That to me implies a mental prison. So what he's saying about, like this, for the Gemini in this case, and I am a Gemini, so this will be applying to me as well. it's taking those thoughts that told you, oh, I can't do that, or I'm not good at that, or like us Geminis, we love to pick up new hobbies and let them go. But at one point or another, you did find one that genuinely like sparked you. And as a Gemini who likes to be good at things and, you know, lets go of things easily or whatever, I've had things where I'm like, oh, but I'm just not that good at it.
Yeah.
Don't let that stop you. Go back to doing it. You'll get better at it. Like, trust me, you will get better at it. But this is a mental prison. Like, nobody... It's kind of like the Three of Swords in that guy. Nobody can remove the arrows except for him. Mm-hmm. You know? And so nobody can remove your mental shackles except for you.
And remember... You're not locked in the cage. The lid is open.
Yeah.
So it's your own head.
You know what's interesting? I've started, like... This is going to sound really fucking weird. It's fine. I don't care. I've started, like, playing pretend. I'll, like, dress in, like, my medieval clothes, and I'll just, like, play pretend. And it's actually, like, devising a really cool fanfic in my mind.
Yeah, that's fun. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I think I have... You know, I sing out loud and I make up my own lyrics. It's
but
like,
no, like
I went to the store, dabba-dee-dabba-doo, shut the fuck up.
Like, I'll be doing my dishes, but I'm, like, in, like, my medieval way.
Oh, that's cool. I could see that.
Kind of like...
Madame Fiona! Madame Fiona!
It's so dumb and silly, but it's one of those things that, like, it's, like, one of those things that I started doing, and I'm doing it because I'll do it before bed sometimes just to, like, get my head out of my day or whatever.
Yeah, play.
And I'll be like... This is so fun.
Yeah,
even though, like,
play.
I'm not doing it with anyone, I'm not writing this stuff down or anything like that, but, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know, 3 years from now, I did write something down, because, like, while I'm doing it, I'm thinking of these certain things, like, yeah, I don't know, just, it might be the weirdest shit ever. It might be, like, you really miss Cat's Cradle. I don't know why I thought of that. But, because I just watched Yura of the Hair, the Inuyasha episode with the demon.
I never watched Inuyasha. I didn't care for it.
You should watch it.
I'm watching Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer is supposed to be really good. I haven't yet. But if you ever feel inclined, but there's this one demon that her power is hair. And her hair is, like, deadly, so, like, it can cut and stuff. And she does, like, Cat's Cradle to control it.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool. So, like, it could be the most random shit, guys, but just go for it.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel happy, it makes your inner child sing, like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, do it.
Go LARP, go play D&D, go whatever the fuck.
Hell yeah. Let's stick to Cancer. You got the tower, girl. You got some self-esteem issues you got to work on. Embrace your confidence and, you know, I think a change in your self-esteem is going to happen for the tower.
It's a pretty one.
Yeah. So embrace your confidence and go back to your values of what you believed in that kept you strong. Because right now there's a lot of, like, I don't know. Oh, God. Do you think I'm good for this job? You know, there's that saying, you know, fake it till you make it. But, you know, like, if you do fake it till you make it, actually do a little studying at the same time. Don't just be like, yeah, I am a black belt. And you know nothing about fucking fighting. No, learn. See, my cat's agreeing. Huh, Penny?
See, this is kind of interesting to me, too, because, like, this card, it's almost like she's trying to keep the house together, but her hair is creating the smoke. So to me, it's like, you can try to keep your house together all you want. It's still gonna crumble.
What it's saying is basically what you do not change, the universe will do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because by virtue of existing and going through your life, you're accepting change.
Yeah. Ooh, you got the 3 of Cups, which was one is Leo.
Leo.
It's your season. 3 of Cups. And it's all yellow and sunny. Celebrate, have fun. You are in a glow up, yo. You're gonna have lots of fun, and it's gonna be a great reset for you. Like, for example, these 3 girls are trapped in this hula hoop. They're gonna take it off one by one and be like, I'm ready for a reset. I got my Sunday dress on. I'm ready to be mean to the servers after church. Riley, me, there's no iced tea left. What do you mean there's no iced tea? Well, just get me regular tea and bring cold. I love when I say bring cold. Like
bring cold.
Just bring ice. Bring cold. Okay? Short and simple for Leo. Literally, Leo. It's very short and simple. Virgo. All right. Loosen up, Virgo. Okay. There's a lot of holding in things, keeping in tight,
Oh my God.
keeping in things.
That card came up last time too. I don't
I
remember.
know it
for
did.
who.
I think it was for Virgo.
I think
also.
it was too.
You think it was?
I feel like it was too. Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's time to like do what feeds your soul. Do what makes you feel good. Sometimes just break your traditions, because Virgos have a tendency to be like
Set in your ways.
box, tradition, set in the ways. Just take one lockout at a time. This is right side up, but you had it upside down. So it's time to just get out of your house. Have some fun, bro. Feed your soul. Be like, I'm gonna go on a staycation instead of stay home. And relax and feed myself. I'm gonna get me a massage.
There you go.
I'm gonna take care of myself. That's what Virgo needs to do. I'm having a thing with some Virgos right now. A lot of Virgos are having problems with people understanding them. Well, let's figure out why. Here's the thing. I just had a deja vu. But here's what we should do. Change the way you see things. Change your perspective and understand what's in their shoes for a minute before you get off. And, stay locked in that fucking mansion. All right, let's go to Libra. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Now, 2 of Pentacles. You're juggling things. You're not making the right decision. Libra right now, I would say, it's a good time to pave a better you. A good time to have some balance. Make a decision that's going to pave you to the better things. Like, hey, you know what? I'm looking for a new place. Well, mental Libra, finding balance. I don't know if I want. I just take a walk around the neighborhood, and if you feel comfortable walking around that neighborhood with the apartment, then just go ahead and get it. Yeah. And it could be something better. Oh, and then you know what? I met the man of my dreams or the woman of my dreams, right. And then after that, we've been, things will be going up for you. All right. The World for Scorpio. Okay.
Flip that place upside down then.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You really need to rebrand your business if you're doing a business thing. Rebrand things, change things up. There's a lot of not changing things and being comfortable right now with the Scorpio. Or even when it comes to love right now, it's very like, I don't really know if this person is my type, but I'm just going to try it out. You already know your answer. Get out. Yeah. The job has been paying my bills. I had this other offer for a job, but I don't like know if I'm ready to take the next step. The company is interested and believes in you. Do it. Stop looking back, because in the actual world picture, she's moving forward and looking behind, saying that was the past. Let's move to the new. You have it upside down, which sense is like you're too held back, you're not ready, you're too afraid to change and grab the world by its nuts. It's time to be like, all right, aguacate. Aguacate in Spanish means, it's not Spanish, it's an indigenous word, and it means the testicles of the tree. Ooh, knowledge. All right, aguacates, let's go.
That's so funny, because abacate in Portuguese is avocado.
There we go.
It does kind of look like a ball.
They grow in pairs.
They look like a little ball.
Yeah, they grow in pairs.
They do grow in pairs,
Yeah,
right?
they grow in pairs, so that's what they started calling it.
That, honestly, we probably got that from indigenous people.
Probably. I think so too. Sagittarius.
Sag. That's Taylor's sign.
Sag?
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Oh, she's a Sagittarius. You got the Page of Cups. You have an opportunity to meet somebody that'll tickle your pickle if you give it a chance. It's time to just have adventure, reignite it. Just take the chance if you meet somebody interesting. Even without that, it's just go out with your friends and have some fun. And how crazy is fucking this? What I put on my notes. Let your adventure reignite. Boom! Boom! So if you're I don't know if I want to go to Joshua Tree, and your friend is the friend is saying, let's go, but you're I don't fucking know. Fucking let loose and go. It's Leo season. Go have some fun, girl. Go have some fun. Capricorn, things are starting to move for you. Whatever decisions you make, whatever you've done, things are starting to move. Okay? They will move though unless you grab your life by the balls. Take control of your insecurities. Be more like grounded with your zones, like whether it's friend zone, whether it's work zone. Work out your finances. Have boundaries. Process your grief. If you have trust issues at work, it's time to really take action right now for what you need to be doing. So it's very action oriented for for Sagittarius. Aquarius. We got the 10 of Wands. Oh, okay. Right side up, it means the burdens. Going on, carrying all the burdens. So right now, it's kind of like you have a really good opportunity right now to meet somebody good, somebody loyal, or feel supported and more appreciated by your friends, people around. So you don't have to be holding it all in and feel like you got a ton of bricks. You got people on your side right now that's going to be like, hey, or if you might find that romantic partner if you're fucking tired of dating all the bad dates, all the crazies, and saying, God, I'm so tired, or all the bad shit that's happened in your relationships. Now's the time to go and get some support from your friends and your family. Or you might actually find the actual person that is a very perfect counterpart for you. You know?
But you gotta let all the shit go.
Mm-hmm. And Pisces, you got the 4 of Swords. Relax. Restore your mind and body. And what did I put that? Restore your mind and body. And look at her. She's just like
she's
R&R.
relaxed.
She's R&Ring, yo.
Her swords have turned to feathers.
Yeah. Relax and plan out how you want to remanage your daily routines. Like, if you want to, like, change things, like, okay, you know, I used to wake up in the morning, fix my bed right away, say my prayers, and then start doing my thing. I haven't done that lately. Let me think about how I should set myself up to do it. Maybe I should put on my alarm on my phone. Get up, fix your bed, say your prayers, brush your teeth. Some people just don't fucking brush their teeth.
What?
So start brushing their teeth. Yeah, I dated a guy once that's like,
I don't even let Nate kiss me in the morning until I brush
apple.
my teeth.
I was just like, okay, Johnny Appleseed. This, you know what? That must have been acceptable when he was fucking alive because sinks and toothpaste didn't exist.
Okay, no. You gather bacteria in your mouth during the night and you need to brush that shit away when you wake up.
Yeah.
That's
man, and his breath smelled. You don't even understand.
Of course it
One
smelled.
time we had Mexican food and it smelled like hot sauce, coffee, and apples with like fajitas for breakfast. And he's like, I want to kiss you. And I was like, you bitch.
Ew. Adyr, when I tell you that even if like Nate and I have morning fun time, I don't kiss the fucker till I brush my teeth. Like, you can stick it in time you only want. I'm not kissing you until these bitches are brushed.
Dude, you don't even know.
Ew!
I don't mind it, but when it starts smelling like dead hamster up your ass,
Ew!
I'm like, bro.
I mean, I don't even like.
Bro.
No.
Yeah, like,
I know I don't have bad breath, and I don't even like what's going on in the morning for me. Like, no.
Right? It's like that thing you do when you're teenagers and you're just like, you put the hand over their mouth. Like, you just do that until you brush your teeth.
I'll just make out with my hand on your face.
Do you feel that? Yeah, it's hot. You can really feel it more if you brush your teeth. I do have Aquanet. Is it Aquanet?
No, Aquanet is the hairspray.
Oh.
You
can spray that in his mouth and probably make it smell better than what it did anyways. Yeah, I got Aquafresh.
Aquafresh. I was like, there is one.
Then there's Flows, or what's his name?
That guy needs like 10 dental cleanings.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Whatever. I don't know. He was your guy.
Man, what happened to him?
What happened?
I had to tell him your breath smells, bro, and he's like, I think we're done. I was like, okay, good.
Okay then. Good.
What do you expect me? And the overall energy, we fucking got the same one for the overall energy, the Knight of Swords.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, just take control of your life.
So basically, the overall energy for all the signs basically is Knight of Swords. There's no conflict. Everything's going to be coming, and it's just going to be kind of easy breezy. A lot of self-awareness. This Mercury retrograde isn't going to be as bad as people think it is. It's just like, Mercury retrogrades are never fucking bad, period. It's just how you take it. You know, I've had an interest. I had a separation in the last retrograde, which hurt me really hard. Best diet ever. I lost so much weight. I had an 8-pack. I have a 6-pack now because I feel better. But yeah, that happened on the retrograde. But what was the lesson that I learned? Know my worth, bitch. You know?
I mean, honestly, like, retrogrades, too, like, especially with our technological world where things happen so instantly and things like that, it's also, like, a test of, like, patience and flexibility. Like,
hell yeah.
Can you be flexible? Can you be patient?
I'm very flexible.
Can you have...
Lilith is here.
Can you have, you know, I don't know, I had something to say. Flexibility. Can you like deal when shit doesn't quite go your way?
No.
You know, because that's all it really is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all of the things that tend to happen with Mercury retrograde that piss people off, it's usually something isn't happening when they want it to.
But nowadays, a lot of times people are a lot more dramatic than usually. It's like, oh my god, can you believe this? And, you know, we do stuff for clout, and you know what? I fall victim to that too. I'm not saying I'm not that way too, but, you know.
Yeah.
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 Let's do the overall energy, though, for the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's the Three of Cups, yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing, Three of Cups, emotional party, like a robot. Okay, Three of Pentacles.
Oh, she's so pretty.
I just got, left out in the cold is the thing that I got in my head right now for some reason. Sometimes whatever comes first, I just say right away. So, I know why. If you do not go through anything, this part that makes you feel left out in the cold, and just go out and, have fun with yourselves, even with all these signs. Go out and have fun. Life is about experiences. And if you do not embrace these experiences, the Three of Pentacles, those two birds that are helping out that woman are looking away and she's on her fucking own. Okay? Now the card is like, look, ask for help. You know, don't invite yourself to places. To ask your friends what you're all up to.
Right.
Ask your partner what's going on. Ask your work. I need a raise. Or
I don't know, go sit at a coffee shop and
point at people and laugh. Oh. We're in two different wavelengths. I like pointing at people and laughing.
I wouldn't take it away from you.
To see someone and they look at me and I go. And they go.
I would just point at you and laugh, and then we become friends.
Yeah, I actually met a good person, a friend that way in Hong Kong. We were like, I was outside and I went. And he came in and said, what's wrong? I don't know. I just wanted to do that. What's your name? And then we became friends.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a really good friend of mine still to this day. We talk in weird hours, though, because he's still across the other side of the planet. But, yeah. Do not embrace feeling left out in the cold. And once you start feeling it, take contrary action. Now remember, go with the flow and don't force it. Boom.
There you go.
What was the last thing we said?
Oh, if you force the fart, you might get some shit.
If you force the fart, you might end up with shit.
Still applies.
So don't force the fart, or you'll end up with shit.
Most likely. Or at worst, you'll end up with a fart that hurt to get out. And like, what's the point?
When you get that one that's just like, oh! That one slap cheek, and you're like, ooh, that one stung. Oh! And it's like, bop.
You know, it's funny.
Oh.
When we hear something hysterical.
What?
So, if you wear thongs often, because there's something parting your butt cheeks, a lot of the time it sounds like.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to know something else? Do not wear a white thong.
I mean, why would I?
Because if you push the force the fart. I have a white thong.
I am
and
not
I was like,
forcing
oh, it's
parts.
so cute. It's this white thong. I wore it to the beach. And then I got home and I took it off and I'm like, I don't remember that brown stripe. Beautiful white, brown stripe, beautiful white. And I blamed it on my sweat. It's the swabs. Oh. It's swabs.
Okay.
I was at the beach and the sand dirtied it. It's sweat.
Right. You heard it here, folks. If you force the part, you might end up with some shit. So
yes.
Don't force it. Go with it. If it doesn't want to leave, don't make it.
Yeah, and don't wear white thongs.
Don't wear white thongs. Unless you've cleaned yourself up for 15
Even if you cleaned yourself, it's going to have a stain down there, Chica, because it's just rubbing and tickling that little asterisk. It's like, oh. Oh. And then when you go home, or you take that guy home, they're going to be like,
I don't.
You know, half the time we don't say it too.
Do men not wipe well?
No, we wipe. It just happens. It just happens. And you know, when we're in the midst of the heat, you see it. You're not going to say anything. You're just be like, fuck, I'm getting laid. I'll just... It's okay. Let's just pretend that streak.
Carnal pleasures.
I'm getting laid. Fine, let's go do this.
Well, look at that,
I'm
friend.
getting laid. It's okay.
Don't force the part. You won't end up with shit.
Hell yeah.
All right? Listen to your body. Thank you, Adyr. It's always a pleasure having you on.
Thank you, Rose. It's a pleasure to being here, too.
So much fun. Thank you all for listening or watching. If that's what you're doing, you're always welcome to just listen on the podcasting platforms. If you are interested in a reading from Adyr, his links are always below in the description, and they're in the podcast notes if you're listening.
Hell yeah.
My links are also below. If you're interested in a tarot reading from me, you can always just email me. The email is on my page in the YouTube channel, as well as in the description. Follow our social medias, Adyrius Leo, Adyr Via. I'm Embodying Mystical Mac. And yeah, I will be having regular content out for you guys pretty soon. And thank you so much for your support on these astrology episodes, because they're really fun
everyone.
for us to
and thank you for following me and asking for readings.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We love it. So
yeah, bro.
Stay mystical, stay grounded. We'll definitely catch you next time.
And don't wear a white thong.
Don't wear white thongs. Don't force your parts. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Because if you do wear the white thong, they're all going to laugh at you, Carrie. Can't you see? You're going to like it, but they're going to...